Okay, let's get ready for day night. I look horrific. And I know it's, my skin has been acting up. My under eye circles are not it. You guys, I'm so freaking tired of like relying on freaking eye creams. Like nothing works. Like I have literally tried so many freaking eye creams. Right now I'm using the Ole Henriksen. This is not cheap. Okay, it's not $200 either, but I'm using it every single night, every single morning. Why are my under eyes so nasty? I don't understand. I'm like giving up on under eye cream. I am just, I don't know. But yeah, my lashes are messed up. I picked out the last of my lash extensions, so my lashes look cooked. I need to glam up to feel a little better, okay? I need to give my skin some time. I need to let my lashes grow back in. I just need to do something about this, okay? So I'm really excited to get glammed up right now. I'm gonna use a lot of new makeup, so that's also why I'm excited. Guys, I bought some Bellamy extensions. I haven't had extensions on for like over a year, and I missed long hair so freaking bad. But the color match is amazing. The quality is beautiful. My skincare is already done. I have my toner, my sunscreen, and my eye cream all set already. So I'm gonna start with my actual makeup with the Ardell Brow Glue. I've been using this for a very, very long time. I have curly lashes. No, well, I have curly lashes too, but I have curly hair on my eyebrows. So using a gel is a necessity, because if I don't, my hairs are gonna be looking so freaking crazy and like not cute at all. I have tried the Got2b glue, like the actual, not the brow version, the actual Got2b glue for your hair. I was rocking with that for a really long time, but I didn't like how hard and stiff it made your eyebrows. This one makes them a little stiff, but not as bad, and the hold is like equivalent. I recommend this, and it lasts a really long time. This is the first time I purchased it, and I haven't had to repurchase it in like a year, and I use it every single time I do my makeup. Even if I'm not wearing makeup, I'm just like doing my skincare and I'm gonna be out and about, I still put brow gel on, because like I said, my eyebrows, although they're done, they can still look a little crazy just because they're curly. I was really hoping I was gonna be able to use my new primer. I didn't receive it on time. I really want to use the one size primer, but they didn't have it in stock when I went to go purchase it, so I have to use the one I've always used. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. It's really good. I was just really excited to use the one size one, but this one's really good. It's very affordable too. Like this was like $10, and I'm running out. Literally, I had to purchase a new one yesterday because I'm running out. This all over has been acting so sensitive lately. Just by me putting primer, look at how red I get. I don't know who is like doing voodoo on me or what in the world, but I haven't had skin issues in a very long time, up until like probably a month ago. I don't understand what it is. I feel like my skin is in a way purging. I started taking vitamins. Maybe that's why. I don't know, girl, but it's freaking annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let that set. One thing about me, I don't like to just apply a product and then immediately go in after with another one. I'm very strategic, the order I do things. So just applied primer. Now I'm gonna leave my skin alone for a little bit and do something else. That way the primer can set. I'm gonna go ahead and carve out my eyebrows, clean up my eyebrows before even filling them in or anything. I find that carving them out first gives you the perfect canvas to follow the exact shape you're looking for. I'm gonna be trying this Hourglass concealer. I'm 100% sure I've tried this concealer before. It's just been years. I don't know if there was a change in the formula or whatever the case is, but I'm gonna try it again. I also made sure to get a very light color just so it highlights a bit. Do you see that? Do you see this little hair? That's exactly what I mean. Look at it. I guess I didn't add enough. Girl, I'm gonna just pluck it out. I'm not even gonna lie. That's crazy. The formula feels so beautiful, so buttery, so soft. I have been using my e.l.f. concealer. This has been my ride or die for years. And when I say years, I am not exaggerating. For years, okay? This is like my everyday concealer when I do wear makeup. my Glam concealer. I use it for everything. I have different shades. I usually always am stocked up with the lighter shade and a regular shade. My favorite, okay, let's just acknowledge that it's a very good concealer for its price, okay? But this concealer feels so different in so many different ways. I don't know, maybe I'm just delusional because I paid like $40. So like my mind is trying to trick me that it's better than everything else I've ever had that's not $40. It feels really nice. I'm excited to actually put it all over my face. Do you see the difference discoloration makes? Like, look. That is crazy. Look at that difference. If you have the trick to discoloration and dark circles, please let me know. I am desperate to know because that is freaking crazy. You see how purple and how dark my eyelid is compared to the rest of my face. This is also going to act like as a primer for my eyeshadow. So I'm just putting this everywhere. Okay, so that looks very messy. I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques. This is the 210 brush, and I'm gonna just go in and blend everything. This is just like a concealer brush. Blend in everything, that way it's not so harsh. I'm debating if I should do my eyes first or my face. We're gonna do eyes first. Fuck it, we're gonna do eyes first. This is my Makeup by Mario palette. This is the neutrals palette. It looks like this. It's just a lot of neutral shades. I'm gonna run this bone shade all over my eyelid just to kind of set the concealer that I have on already. So basically just setting my eyelid just like that. I honestly don't really care much about eyeshadow. I'm not gonna do anything extravagant. I'm just going to go in like with a neutral. So I'm gonna go in with this little brown, this one, and this one. I'm gonna mix it in and just turn it into my transition shade. I'm just focusing this right on my crease to accentuate my natural eye shape, just making the crease look a little darker. I'm gonna actually go in and blend that out with another brush because it's looking a little rough. Very, very simple. I might look really crazy, but I promise everything is going to come together. So that's literally all I'm gonna do for eyeshadow. But this Fenty Beauty How Many Carats highlighter, I really want to put it on my eyelids as well. I'm just gonna run that on my lid. Oh my god, that's so pretty, and you guys can't even see. I'm so sorry you guys are missing out. It looks so beautiful. I don't know if you can tell, it's like a slight sheen of like glitter. Okay, so now I'm gonna do eyeliner. I'm gonna be using this Stila Stay All Day waterproof liquid eyeliner. While the liner is still wet, I'm gonna go in with this angled brush, I don't know if you can see, and with a brown shade. I'll do this one right here. I'm not trying to do a smoky eyeliner, I'm just softening up the black because I don't want it to be black, I want it to be like a really dark brown. That's actually horrible. That's so bad. What the fuck? Wait, why is that so bad? Let me try to save this. Okay, the shadow actually saved it a little bit because it was not neat, and the shadow kind of like helped it diminish the little mistakes, so it's fine. I kind of saved it. Now I need to try my best and recreate the exact same wing on my other eye. So okay, so I found that the eyeshadow saves a fucked up liner. Making it kind of smudged and smoky helps. So now I know, and it gives you more of a softer look, I'm not gonna lie. They're a little even. I feel like this one is way thicker, but honestly, it's fine. I don't care. I'm gonna go ahead and put some mascara on. If you're wondering, I'm using the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I'm gonna go ahead and let that dry. I'm gonna be using these half lashes I got off Amazon. This is the brand, I believe. If you're wondering, this is what they look like. I'm gonna go ahead and pop them on. Oh my god, they're cute. They're very, very, very subtle, which I kind of wish they were a little bit more noticeable, but it's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of more mascara on them just to make them a little bit darker. But they're cute. They are a little too small for what I'm used to, but it's okay. Okay, they're actually so freaking adorable. So what I'm gonna do now is put the same eyeshadow on the lid, like where the band is at, just so it blends in a little bit more with the eyeshadow, with the liner, sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna top that off a little bit with some mascara just to add some color to it because they're a little bit too natural. They're beautiful and they're like, you know, demure, but I want to add a little oomph to them. That way they stand out a little bit more. Okay, so that's it for the eyes just for now. I'm not fully done with them, but we're gonna start with our skin. I'm gonna go ahead and we're already primed, so we're set with primer. Okay, let's do foundation. I'm gonna do the Makeup and Marla foundation. I really wanted to be using the House of Wax foundation, but I had to order it online since they were out of stock in person, but they didn't have my shade. So we're gonna stick with our good old Reliable. I'm going to go in with a beauty blender, and I haven't done that in a very long time. It's actually not by Beauty Blender, it's by this brand on Amazon, the Paw brand. I used to use a makeup brush for everything, as in like concealer and foundation, and I haven't used a blender in a very long time, so I'm curious. Okay, it's been a while. This is already a very lightweight foundation that you can build up yourself if you want to, so I'm wondering how it'll sit. So far looks very pretty, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, it's actually looking really pretty. Very sheer. If it's already kind of sheer on its own, this is gonna make it even more sheer because it's soaking up some product rather than with a brush all the product is on your face. This soaks up a lot of foundation, so it might be a little bit more wasteful on the foundation. You have to go in there multiple times. I don't really mind, especially if it looks this flawless. I'm not going to go all the way up on my under eye because that's going to put concealer on, but what I am going to do is carve out the top of my eyebrows. I'm just putting this on my forehead to kind of blend it in, but what I'm going to do now is go in with the brush I went first to carve out the bottom of my eyebrows, and I'm going to use this foundation shade to cover up the top. Okay, do y'all see my skin? I don't know if you can tell through the camera, but it looks so freaking good. It looks really pretty. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I think this is good on the coverage. It's not fully covering my like acne, but honestly I'd rather spot conceal that than layering even more foundation because I don't want it to look cakey. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of spot concealing just where like the blemishes are very dark. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. concealer. I need to get like a pot concealer or something, but it's okay. I'm gonna get this and just put it where I really need it. I'm gonna go ahead and let this set for a bit, okay? While that sets, I'm going to color correct my under eyes. So I bought this Huda Beauty Peach color corrector. I went on a rant when I started this video about my discoloration. Enough was said, I need help. Okay, so I got this color corrector in hopes that my under eyes are gonna look 10 times better now. So let's see. Just gonna add a little bit. You're not supposed to add a lot. And around your mouth. So let's blend that out with the sponge. This is supposed to completely color correct your discoloration. The purple and the darkness, the peach is supposed to help a lot with that, especially topped with concealer. It's gonna obviously leave a little hue. The concealer's supposed to cover that up. They're both supposed to work together very well to cover up your dark circles, basically. And around my mouth, I feel like I have a lot of darkness around my mouth as well. I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage and let that, I'm gonna let that set a little bit while I blend the spot concealing that I did with my Real Techniques brush. So now I'm gonna be using the Hourglass. Pop that on. I'm gonna add that on my chin. Cupid's bow, nose, and forehead. Also around. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I can't really tell if the color corrector did much or if the concealer is just this beautiful. I think it did a hell of a job covering up my under eye circles. But I don't know if it's just the combo of them both or like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to try the concealer again with no color corrector and see if it looks this good. Like if it covers them up this good. But I can say that the combo looks really good. Okay, so like it still looks skin-like, but it looks smooth, you know, and I still have to set it. I'm not even done and it already looks really good. Go ahead and go in with the blender all over again and just kind of blend just to make sure there's no rough edges. I'm gonna go ahead and do contour. So I'm gonna be using the Fenty Beauty contour stick in color Swedish, number 10. Looks like that. And I'm gonna go in with my Morphe E8 brush and just contour away. You want to make sure to keep your contour pretty up high That way it gives you more of a chiseled look. I get product and then I tap my hand to like remove all the excess. That way it's not so blotchy when I actually put it on my face. You see how like this side looks so much more chiseled, like so more, it looks skinnier. There you go. Versus this side. Like, I love makeup, you guys. You guys, there's a lot of fruit flies in my house. That's very TMI, but I don't understand why there's a lot of fruit flies in my house. I don't know if it's because it's the freaking weather outside, it's freaking humid and super hot outside, or if it's because I had flowers in the hallway, like pretty old flowers, honestly, from Mother's Day. Mother's Day was like 3 weeks ago, girl, and they're kind of dead. And I think that's what's attracting my fruit flies, but I got rid of them already and there's still so many. I don't understand. All right, so next thing, I'm gonna go in with blush, liquid blush. This is my Patrick Ta blush in, ooh, She's a Doll. I'm gonna go in with the cream shade up here. Don't shy away from blush, okay? Because we're still going to put powder. It's going to get lost underneath. So don't worry about looking like a clown at first, okay? It's going to like go down. If it looks rough, go in with the blender, blend it in a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Cake just for my under eyes, okay? And make sure that before you go in with any kind of powder, your under eye is very blended and doesn't have any creases. So I'm gonna grab some, touch my hand, and then set. And I like to blend it in my face rather than bake and then dust it off. I like to really press it into my skin to make sure it's set to the gods. I'm gonna go in with a brush and just kind of dust off the edge part of it, just like that. I feel like this pink translucent powder blends perfectly with the blush. I feel like they complement each other and like they just look really pretty together. So now to set the rest of my face with my Charlotte Tilbury Pale #1 face powder. I do have the tiny version because I accidentally purchased the medium color and it's way too dark for me. I still use it sometimes, but I decided to get the fair one in the mini one because they didn't have them anymore in the big one. And I'm like, you know what? I gotta do what I gotta do. So this works. And it works for travel size. I can literally put it in my bag and take it everywhere and it's not bulky like the other one. But this one, I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm gonna get another clean powder puff and just set my entire face. Okay, so now that everything is set, I'm going to go in with my brush. This is the Morphe M438, and I'm just gonna dust off all over my face. I'm not taking off any baked powder or anything. I'm literally just taking off all the excess powder that might be just sitting on top of my face and not pressed into my face. Just removing that. Now, girl, I have to bring color back into my face because I look very pale. So I'm gonna go in with my Makeup by Mario bronzer. This is in shade light medium. It looks like this. And my Morphe R10 brush and just get in there. Just like that. And I probably look so freaking crazy. Look at how harsh that is. But it's okay. We're gonna save it. Okay? That also looks very harsh. We're just gonna go in there. And where is my little brush? If you have something like that to where like it's super harsh, girl, everything's fixable. Go in with your brush again, the one I used to remove translucent powder, and just kind of tap around it. I did kind of go overboard, I'm not gonna lie. That looks a lot better. Just do that on both sides. Go in with your little thing again, your powder puff, and just go around. And just to kind of blend and clean up the edges as well while you're at it. I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose a little bit with that same bronzer. I wish I had a more cool tone bronzer, but I don't, so this will do. I'm not trying to change the shape of my nose, you guys. I'm literally just adding a little bit of bronzer, that way it doesn't look so flat with like nothing on it. And I like to do this little thing where I kind of blend it into my shadow. Might look crazy. If it looks crazy, remember, everything has saving to it. Go back in with the brush, tap it, If you want to clean it up, blend it in a lot more, going with the powder puff. Go against the edges, tap it. Okay, so I think now it's time to touch up my eyebrows a little bit. I use the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint pen just to kind of mimic some hair-like strokes all throughout, since powder definitely does end up getting on them a little bit and they kind of look a little ashy. So especially on my end, I feel like my eyebrows aren't long enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and elongate the end a little bit, make it a little tiny bit darker so like it matches my hair, my lashes, and everything. Okay, just like that. I don't know if you guys can see a difference, but I'm gonna do the exact same thing to my other one. Okay, so I'm gonna take advantage and go ahead and finish my eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Makeup by Mario palette again. I'm just gonna run a shade on my lower lash line. I'm gonna do this one right here. I don't even think you're able to tell, honestly. I'm gonna go ahead and do my inner liner. So I really like this Stila eyeliner because it's double-ended and it has like the big liner and then it has the tiny liner. And I think the tiny liner helps a lot. It's called a micro tip. It helps a lot with your inner corner liner. I can't do this without it tickling and my eye watering. I freaking hate. Okay, lock in, girl, lock in. Woo. Okay, so I think that's good enough. I didn't make the little wing too big because, girl, I don't know why my eye was watering extra right now, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm not risking the liner smudging everywhere, so I'm gonna just leave it like that. I'm gonna go ahead and add a very, very light coat of mascara on my lower lashes. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I should have done that. I don't know if I like the mascara at the bottom. Look, I feel like I should not have. Whatever, it's done already. Next thing, we're gonna touch up our blush. We're gonna do the actual powder version this time. And now I'm so excited. Let's go ahead and use the How Many Carats by Fenty Beauty on my cheeks. I really hope you guys are able to see the effect it gives you because it looks so pretty. Got this and just, oh, I know you see that. You can see it. It's so pretty. Oh, literally shut up. Like, stop. I'm gonna not overdo it because I don't want it to look like sweat. So I'm gonna just go ahead and leave it like that. I'm actually gonna add a little bit right up here. Now what I'm gonna do is add my setting spray. So I use the One Size setting spray. You guys, I do need to tell you, I need to give you a disclaimer. If you're gonna use this, make sure your face is shaven and like bald. Okay, please. Because the first time I used it, I didn't shave my face. And it was like already like a month's worth of like not shaving my face. Like with the little girl razor, like with these kinds of razors. And my boyfriend literally looks at me and he's like, your face is hairy. I don't know, I don't remember exactly what he said, but he called me out and he was like, you can see your hairs. I was like, and he's never pointed it out. And the only different thing I did that day was add this. Obviously, a setting spray is going to accentuate the peach fuzz you have on your face. So make sure you shave your face. I made sure to shave my face this time because, girl, that was a little embarrassing. Ooh. That kind of spit on me. Ugh. Okay. Just like that. I kind of want to do my hair first and then come back with my lip combo. So I'll be right back. I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place lip liner in shade Sweet Nothing. Okay, just like that. I think that looks so pretty. Oh my god. Now I'm going to go in with my lip gloss. This is the Juvia's Place shade Coffee Break. Okay, just like that. That is the final look. I'm going to go ahead and get dressed on TikTok. So if you guys want to see what I ended up wearing tonight, go to my TikTok. I'm going to do a whole get dressed with me. But that is it for my makeup, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm in a hurry, so like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.